Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 6 things that I think you need to know if you're planning a vacation or if you're planning to move to Dubai. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe, and thank you in advance for subscribing, and then let's just get straight into the video. Okay, so we all know that Dubai is actually built on the desert, right? Which means that it's hot. It's very hot. It's not only hot, but it's humid. So if you're in the car and then you step outside the car during the summer months, your clothes are going to be drenched in sweat like straight away. And then if you wear glasses, it's super annoying because your glasses are going to be fogged up as well as soon as you leave the car during the summer months. Okay, so the summer months are definitely something to prepare for. But if you are coming during the winter months, there's 2 seasons, summer and winter. So winter season is October until April. So winter seasons, the weather starts from 24 degrees and it goes up to 31 degrees. And then August is the hottest month. So if you do visit during August time, the weather is going to be from 31 degrees going up to 41 degrees. But recently it went up to 51 and 52 degrees. So if you are coming during the summer months, you're going to sweat a little, maybe a lot. I think you're probably going to sweat a lot. But you're definitely going to enjoy yourself, but just be prepared for the heat. I've crammed 3 mini points into my second point. So the first thing is that the working week is different. It's not a Monday to Friday working week. We actually work from Sunday to Thursday over here. So if you are planning a visit, it's just something to know that our weekend starts on the Thursday and then we're back to work on a Sunday. And then my second mini point as well is that the official language is Arabic. But if you don't know any Arabic, you'll be perfectly fine, you will survive, because the expat community is so large, where there's 80 to 85% of expats, that you will survive. Everybody speaks English pretty much. But it's always nice if you're traveling to another country to learn a few words in the official language. So it'd be nice to learn, you know, a few words like hello and thank you and goodbye in Arabic. But if you don't have the time and if you can't, then you'll be perfectly fine, you'll survive. My third little mini point is that everyone always assumes that Dubai is the capital. Dubai is actually not the capital. Dubai is just one of the 7 Emirates within the UAE. So the UAE stands for United Arab Emirates, and Abu Dhabi is actually the capital. So Dubai is a tourist hub. Everyone wants to visit Dubai. It's got the largest building, the Burj Khalifa. It's also got the Burj Al Arab. There's lots going on in Dubai, but it's actually not the capital. The capital is Abu Dhabi. So if you are visiting Dubai, then you might as well check out the capital and go and see Abu Dhabi. My third point, Dubai is a busy city. There's lots going on, and it's also quite an expensive city to live in and to visit. So if you are coming, make sure you got lots of money. No, I'm joking. Well, it is an expensive city, but it's also manageable as well. So the currency is consistent, and the currency is dirhams, so in short, AED. So I checked recently, and if you had $1, you will get 3.67 dirhams, and then if you had £1, so 1 Great British pound, you'll get 5.11 dirhams. So it's just something to know that it is an expensive city. 4 is that Dubai, Abu Dhabi, the UAE in general, is a very safe place to live in. Especially Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi is very child-centered and family-focused, so there's lots of things for families and children to do there. So I'm not saying that the UAE is the safest place to live and bad things won't happen. Like, bad things are going to happen wherever you are in the world, right? But most of the people that live here are expats, and nobody's really trying to get into trouble. So it was ranked in March 2021 to be one of the safest places to live. Moving on to point number 5. Point number 5 is about transport. So if you live here, then you can rent a car or you can buy a car. Most people usually rent a car. If you're only here on a short vacation, then you can still rent a car, but the transport links are actually really good. So you have the metro, the train that will take you around to most places in Dubai. And then you have the bus. You can buy a bus pass and travel around by bus. The most common way to travel around in Dubai is probably by taxi. So you've got Dubai taxis, which are everywhere. And then you could also download Uber. So Uber works here as well as another app called Karim. So those are the ways to travel around in Dubai. So moving on to point number 6. My last point number 6, is all about Ramadan. So Ramadan is observed by Muslims and it's a month of fasting, praying and reflection. So if you're planning to move over here, then just know that your working hours are probably going to get shorter. If you're planning a vacation, you're going to visit the country during this time, then just keep in mind that it's a very special month and you should follow all the rules. And that certain places, if not all places, are going to change their opening and closing times. So it's just something to think about if you are going to be visiting, coming for holiday during the time of Ramadan. So that's the end of my video, and I want to thank you for watching it all the way to the end, if you have watched it to the end. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video.